gonna do the fire lemon experiment today. I couldn't find copper things like he had, but I found this copper wire, and I'm just making these little things to stick out of my lemon. I have my nails here. I've got my wool, my steel wool, my lemon, and just some wire. So I'm gonna set this up. Put the finish doing this. Just okay, I'm gonna stick these in my lemon, not touching. And then I'm gonna stick my nails in. And I'm gonna take my wire and I'm gonna connect my first copper. Hopefully this will work, because the wire is very thin, to my first nail here. Then I'm gonna attach the second copper to the next nail, and I'll keep doing that. This wire is thinner, I think, than the one he's using in the video, so maybe I'll double it up just to make a good connection. Hopefully that won't like set something on fire. Another one doesn't want to stay up. Stay. Thanks. Goes here. I think I'm doing this right. Sunny, shut up. Oops. No, Sunny. Okay, you can pause it. I have my wire, my rubberized wire. I'm gonna connect it to this. Hopefully I have done this correctly. And there's enough there connected. And then I'm gonna connect this to my zinc nail. That's a little hard to do. So now we're going to take it outside with our bit of wool here, steel wool. And we're going to try to light this napkin on fire. I know, that keeps falling off. So when I first did this, it didn't work, and I realized I didn't truly have steel wool, so I went out and bought new steel wool, and I also realized that these rubberized wire were actually copper, so I made my own. I tried to make my own with this and put like a rubber tape around it, and I connected it with thicker metal, and I doubled up the copper just to give it an extra boost. But even doing all this still did not work, so I'm not entirely sure what went wrong. It's interesting though, like you can't see it, but if this stays in there long enough, I do feel like the tiniest bit of heat. So maybe there's not enough lemon juice in the lemon to work as a good electrolyte. Maybe the wire is too thin to adequately complete the circuit. I'm not 100% sure what went wrong. I set it up at least the way I thought it was supposed to be set up, but I'll just talk about what was supposed to happen. This experiment basically consisted of 2 electrodes, being zinc and copper, which were then placed in a liquid electrolyte, our lemon. We then connected the zinc and the copper together in a series with wires, leaving a positive and negative anode and cathode free to be attached to the rubberized wire. We then touched that exposed wire that was attached to the positive and negative anode and cathode to the steel wool, which should have completed the circuit and then caused sparks catching the little bits of paper on fire. Unfortunately, this did not happen, and the reason that would have worked, and it did for the gentleman in the video, is the zinc oxidizes within the lemon, and it changes some of its electrons with the acid to reach a lower energy state, and then that whole process, the energy released, is what's providing the power. When the lemon battery is providing an electrical current, the metallic zinc at the surface of the zinc electrode is dissolving into the lemon, thereby producing the spark.